So I want to do this exercise that I've been doing with other people that someone did with me in my backyard. I've only done it like twice. Oh wow, actually the first time 3 times. I believe with male specimens. The way that it works is, I mean, like I'm changing it intuitively basically. What I ask people to do is put your left hand on the other person's heart, kind of like you're doing the Pledge of Allegiance, but there's like this particular crack or whatever. Yeah.
The chest cavity area.
Yeah. So like I try to ask you to like take this part of your hand, like the moon part or whatever, so you tune into their pulse or whatever. A lot of times it is best skin to skin, though, like, you know, just find the curvature, and then the other person's hand, you go on, like, you hold their hand here with the other hand. And then, yeah, it's like you translated it perfectly. It is a transference of energy. However, it's a yogi, like, philosophy, or, like, I can't explain it, okay? Like, this person in the yoga center showed this to me, and I basically changed it and embraced it in another way. And what I'll translate and tell you the truth what you made me learn. You guys made me learn about the back curvatures. I never pay attention to body language like that. But it's fascinating to see the symbiotic relationship of what's going on. I will point out other ways in the future. When you're ready, tune in with each other. You guys might need to become closer. I'm not sure if you might be.
What do we do once we do that?
You're gonna have to say words.
Are we trying to say the same word, or are we just saying random words?
There are some phrases that can be repeated. Each ceremony with each person is different every single time.
Like, are we just thinking what comes to mind, basically?
I do create a space for that as well. However, first, just go slow and go with the exercise. If you are okay with that. I'm going to ask you guys, it has to be arm's length. Like, you guys are too far from each other or something. You see what I'm saying?
Too far.
So,
his arms are long.
But it has to be comfortable. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, exactly. Like, don't be forceful or just like...
Which hand in particular?
Your left hand is going on
so
his...
his left, okay.
Yeah. When you're ready.
This is gonna get awkward.
Oh, well, try to, like, just embrace it. You're so funny, though. Oh, my God, you're so funny. Okay. You're funny. Okay. You're going too fast. Just calm down. I feel your energy so much. I will translate this. It's so funny. Or maybe I'm supposed to translate it now. Yes, like notice exactly the chemistry and how it changes with every person and how close you get. Though you're too advanced. Slow down. Just touch each other. Like, God.
Bad influence.
No, it's not. It's
right,
healthy.
Your hand like this.
Oh, no.
Why?
No, why are you going to close? Because you need to get in touch.
I was going to do my palm.
Listen to your subconscious, though. Isn't that fascinating? You don't want to open up these portals. Each one of these fingers represents a different thing.
I feel like it's all going to that one.
You're so funny. No.
Tune,
like. Open hand. Just like you're not doing a claw.
That's where it should go.
Okay. Now, put the other hand over the hand like you're embracing the person's pain. Gerald, you're going to want to bring your other hand maybe the other way.
The other way, yeah.
Okay. Eye contact.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I forgot. We're supposed to be focused.
I'm going to make Chelsea go first, I think.
With what?
So I'm going to tell you a phrase to go, and then you're going to pause or whatever and leave a space for him to repeat the identical thing to you. And then you have to say the same thing back to him. You'll feel it. It'll be very intuitive, and usually do it at least 3 times.
Properly.
I'm going to say a phrase. You will copy my phrase. And then you'll be quiet or whatever after you say it for just a moment so that he can repeat the same thing. You don't want to, it's actually, that's interesting. This gets so deep. I'll do it quick for you, okay? So you feel it. It's 2 phrases, okay? And then I add my own additional things. But I will, for the exercise, do the original 2 first. No. I'm intuitive. I'm hearing to do the other, add my addition first.
See, this is why I said we should do it with you first.
No. I'm telling you, I need students. I need help. I need to be able to see this, and I need to be able to study and understand exactly. I know your family and your aspects, so I'm trying to just witness. Eye contact is so important because the genetic memory that's transferred, that's what we call a highlighter, that's showing you how important healing those contracts are.
Ready?
I think so.
Alright. Don't laugh. It's gonna break you.
You're supposed to. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna keep it original, okay, and then I'll change
go
it.
ahead.
The original one is "You love me." I know. It's so difficult. Trust me, I know. Wait till you hear the crackle in your voice. I'll point out things. I know you can't even say it.
You love me.
You love me.
Again.
You love me.
You love me.
More. 3 more times or so.
You love me.
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 Okay, Chelsea, now you go. We are one. I know.
I hate synchronizing energies.
What? I'm sorry.
I hate it.
You love it. All right.
It's like
It goes so much deeper. Please,
it invades
exercise.
into space is what it is.
I know.
Okay, fine. We are one.
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 Chelsea goes, I love me.
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 More Chelsea.
I love me.
I love me.
Oh, I see what we're doing now.
Oh, isn't this bomb? All right. So stay connected. I'm going to translate. Feel free to keep, nonverbal communication. So what happens is when you're communicating to the other person, you see in their face where they're lying.
Yeah.
Or you hear in the other person's voice where they're lying.
Yeah.
And then you feel the disconnection, but then you feel the energetic transference where you realize the truth.
You feel the difference in the other stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can do other stuff. Like, I'm going to have you say what I had.
So basically it's like a truth or lie question because you
Yes. I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear. One more. I have another.
Right.
I did this one with Sarah, and
Yep.
you're going to say, why doesn't she like me?
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 What?
That turned funny.
Because you healed the part of
Why
yourself
doesn't she
where you're
like
laughing at yourself while you
Why
don't.
doesn't she like me? I don't know why that's funny.
You want me to translate?
Yeah, good.
There's a little part of you that doesn't like yourself. And now when you laugh, you're like, there's no.
Humor.
Yes, because the answer was fear. So you giggled. You're like, ha, that's not real.
It's funny.
It was a phantom fear. It was fake.
It's funny. Okay.
And then,
keep going.
yeah. So I'm going to ask you to go.
Ask a question.
Yeah, why doesn't she like me?
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 Why doesn't she like me? You stuttered on that one.
Oh my god, this got so
You
heavy.
stuttered on it.
A lot of this is also like,
Do I have a poker face, by the way?
we mask
agree.
the smile. There's definitely a masked smile. That's also the nervousness.
Yeah.
Though there was a switch here that happened. You want me to translate that? It's a
Yeah,
lot.
Go ahead.
There's a part of him that he remembered all the times where like all the girls like, why doesn't she like me?
I can tell that.
And then you though, like you're literally saying like, why doesn't that girl like me? Like, why does she like me? It shifted from being yourself of being like the other way around. Like
shifting to what he was feeling. That's what it felt
oh
like.
wow, because he was literally feeling that feeling, so that feeling transferred, so that it was like
Yeah,
fascinating.
because I don't have any connection.
This is why I needed to do this with another translator.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to give you permission
To ask a question.
or to say something to make the other person repeat it to test the truth, or like to heal something, or something that you're afraid. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Oh,
Something that you're afraid to say. And don't judge it.
The correct phrase for that.
I'm sorry. Like I was just gonna say.
I acknowledge my insecurities.
I acknowledge my insecurities.
See?
You do it again. You gotta do it like 4 more times.
I acknowledge my insecurities.
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 Chelsea's fighting it. Keep going.
I'm fine with mine.
No, oh, there's some truth in that because you're willing to accept where you wallow. That was amazing. I was not expecting you to do something like, of course, how could I expect anything less to be less calibrated?
It's both an important question that I've been through, and
Yes.
it's something he needs to hear.
I wanted...
Because you're connecting.
I'm going to start with him now. Because, like, remember we did a lot with you. I am fearless.
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 She's
I am
testing him.
fearless.
I am fearless.
I am fearless.
I
Yeah.
am fearless.
He's
I
getting
am
it.
fearless.
I am fearless.
I'm like pushing back against you.
I
It's
know,
like
you can
testing.
feel it, like he's
This is
fighting it, but you're like, no, I'm giving
I
you the
am
energy
fearless.
right back.
You gotta say it too. You gotta mean it. I am
Oh,
fearless.
those, you're also switching it up. That I didn't
Mhm.
catch that. You caught that. Okay.
My turn.
What if we allow him to make something up?
Okay, good.
You want to?
Think of something.
You could even go back to, I love you. You love me. We are one.
I love you.
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 He's scared to love you.
He's scared to love, period.
He has so
I don't
much love held
understand
back,
love.
though. Do you feel it?
Mhm.
Hold on. There's something with the fear in unprogramming it. Yeah, feel free to disconnect. Oh my god, I forgot to mention that. Look at your hands. Sometimes your hands will change colors or there'll be heat in your hands.
Mine went paler.
You transferred him a lot of energy, and now he's more red.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should have looked at that first. You want me to sit there now? You want me to give you what you wanted?
Come on. We
And
get
then
it,
the
you have
boys
to do
versus
it.
girls thing is hardcore, and I'm like,
We should do this with Christian too.
I would love to do that. I'm gonna text him right now.
Well, not today. He's probably doing something. Yeah, wait till you get the feel. You're a
Yeah.
girl, so.
I know, it's like, fine. Okay. Did you say good girl?
No, I said you're a girl, so yeah.
Is this left?
Mhm.
Okay.
You start.
I'm scared.
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 Oh my god, it was a phantom fear.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I am scared.
I'm scared.
I am sacred.
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 You love me.
I love you.
Hey! I love you too.
Yep, I love the tuna.
Oh, dude.
Good.
I will change the world.
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 Ooh, subconscious. You would? I will change the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I say would? Oh,
Yeah, but your
interesting.
fear. You gotta eliminate that fear,
Okay,
bro.
don't push my heart out, dude.
Right. Push my heart out.
Yeah, you're like.
It's better than
forcing.
ripping it out.
That's true.
I'm keeping it safe.
I gotta think of one for you.
Oh my god, so we gotta eliminate this fear. You feel it? There's fear in there. What? Like, I tried both. I tried saying I am scared and I'm fearless. Oh, but I didn't say I'm fearless. Maybe you say it first, or like you have something else better than that.
I am courageous.
We were meant to be courageous.
Oh, there it is. I am courageous.
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 Wow, I can't even say it. I'm fighting it. I am courageous.
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 Oh, I want to do dark stuff. I am nothing.
Nope, can't do that.
I am nothing.
Of course, there are things to that, so.
I am everything.
That's a good one.
Both of those are great. Shadow work, you have to clear the negative charge.
Which one do you want to use?
Oh, you're funny. Oh, you're so hilarious how you would do this. That's kind of what I wanted to do too, like where you can make people choose which side of the force they're gonna go on.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Choose the
you're doing the
force.
same thing he was doing in the opening.
Oh,
You're
you
supposed to
marked
come
that.
up. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Feel the difference?
Mm-hmm.
How I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I am courageous.
I am courageous.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Oh my god, I said it on accident when I want to say I'm full of fear. I am fearful.
I am fearful.
I can tell how you're lying in your eyes.
I'm also looking in yours.
And you're also telling me that I am fearful, though, even though you're saying I. I'm trying to understand what we're doing, or like how can I, like I'm trying to unprogram the subconscious.
We're kind of battling each other at the moment.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
You go first.
We are one.
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 Let's do I love me.
I love me.
I love me.
I love me.
You love you.
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 We are one.
We are one.
We are courageous.
We are courageous.
I'm like, I'm running out of things.
We are.
You felt that too. There's definitely something going on about keeping it.
We.
Yeah. I had an idea for you guys, but I wasn't trying to make it weird. I'm trying to see if I can remember
I
it.
think we're kind of past that.
Ah! Tony, you can't look at my face. It's too much.
That's funny.
Well, because what I did, the one that I remember is, we are growing love on this planet together.
That's a big one.
It's huge.
Do you want to use that one?
That's a lot of work. Are we
Mhm.
doing that?
We don't have to.
Whoa.
I've got a few. So either way,
I will create change.
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 You're a Heyoka.
What's Heyoka?
It's the tears of a clown.
Ah.
You're a mirror.
Mm.
And then what's happening is we're mirroring each other.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
So my voice was reflecting your shakiness. And then you're like reflecting my ego.
There's that. Ready for one?
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
Oh, I want to be like you are my sister.
That works too.
So like the way that you're supposed to do those, you're supposed to like, or the way that I learned it is you love me and we are one. And then I changed it, but they do it like 7 times over and over and over again. And then you heal that. And yeah, my first time I did it with a dude. And it was so awkward. I did it in chairs in the back seat, and I just couldn't even give him, like, I wanted to close my eyes. I was like, this is too much. What's happening?
We are light.
Ooh. We are light.
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 You're totally a light worker, and you're amazing at transcending dark energy. A conversation I wanted to have with you for like weeks is how much I've learned about Star Wars recently. And I never knew anything about it. It made me think about your brother, and I knew you can understand it. I just learned the Dark Force is they hump people through the space, and they manipulate objects, right?
Yeah.
With their will from far away of people getting hurt. And then hate, fear, and control, and order.
Yep.
And then Jedi, we are light, is unity, connection, understanding, cooperation.
Yep.
Any other words? Helpers of others. I don't know. I haven't really seen those.
People.
Purification.
Purified people.
Purified.
There's that. That's a good one.
It definitely is.
We are purified.
You're creating the intention and Man, my work with you, like, it is so extreme. You are, like, the strongest, like, Jesus light worker I know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And, like, it feels like you keep challenging my ego.
Mm-hmm.
You're making me say we are purified.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that we together as sisters commit to the light force. That we finally heal from all those dark forces of nature that try to get to us at young ages. And that we chose, still, nope, you're not going to get my heart. Nope, I'm not going to go dark on all mankind and hate all dudes and chicks and everything.
Still light.
It's a big commitment. So we are purified.
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 Can I take your glasses back for a second?
You can.
Yeah, see what that feels like for a moment. Notice how your intuition automatically knew to look at the light. And then that's also a different thing. Maybe I should have had you do the thing where you close your eyes first. Or taking the glasses off. I forgot that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the perception is different without the glass lens. Because the frame takes away a lot of your peripheral.
So you don't see stuff over here?
No, I can see it, but the frame actually blocks some of it. It's mostly my energy that feels it. Like when someone comes into my bubble.
I feel like with the glasses off, you're able to access auras more.
I was able to see them before I had glasses.
And then your hair is your protection.
My hood.
Beautiful.
So
Alright, it's up to you. I'm gonna put this in your hands now. I like you said that I need to do more work with you, so if you want to keep this going, I'm down. But oh my god, you freak me out. I can't even repeat after you if you haven't noticed. I'm freaking out. My heart is like, I'm broken. I can't.
I am calm.
Ooh. I am calm.
I am calm.
Wow, I am calm.
I am calm.
I am calm.
I am calm.
Oh, here I'm like, I'm lying, didn't I? I am calm. Here
I am calm. What are you talking about? I am calm.
You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
What if you're like, we are calm?
We are calm.
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 Oh, I have a better one. We are safe here.
That's a good one. We are safe here.
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 We are safe here. You look away a lot.
I know. Because part of my fear wants to run away. There's part of me that's fighting that. And then when we say it, it feels like we go into a deeper place that has nothing to do with the house or whatever. Like when we're with God or whatever, we're home, we're
yeah,
safe.
it feels like safer on Earth more than anything.
It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I'm glad to have done this with you. Like, I've done this with,
We're like doing mantras. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is like a mantra, but shared energy mantra. So by using each other's energy going back and forth like a circuit, because that's what we're doing. We're creating a circuit. And it's making it.
the first time I did this was like
safer.
this.
That works too. Either way, you're connecting
I
energy.
don't even think we had hands held, and she was passing an energy ball back and
Yeah.
forth or something like that.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing too.
Oh, my heart can't take your love. Your love is so much, and I'm like, I don't even know how to love the way that you know how to love.
It's called a hug, but yeah, that works.
Oh,
There's
let me show you
hugs.
this. All right, so this, you can feel like all my heartache and you're embracing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go over here, it's like everything that you're hiding and you're stuffing down.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pretend like it's not there, and then you can open yourself back up again and be like, all right, I'll take your stuff in. But then you can feel the other person like really won't let it go.
You're such a big hugger too. That's
I am. Oh my god, that was really inspiring. And then you did point out the thing about messing with the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like questioning that. What will that do? Like, am I suddenly gonna have more confidence if I put on this color, or like what were you thinking?
I think in a way it's like a good way to mask behind whatever is in that chakra, you know? So then it like brings it forward by putting it on. So by choosing a certain color. So if you went with green, it'd be hard.
I was just thinking about getting you the green glasses. I can't believe you said that. That's exactly the color I wanted to give you.
Green, the heart is always the biggest issue. He did a chakra test online. He has like overactive heart chakra.
I'm like, feel free to clean those more if you need to. And
Just
then, am I
natural.
supposed to see clearly, or like, can I go, or should I go all out? Like,
Which one do you want to access the most? Like, which one's bugging you more? Like, nagging at you? I have a negative heart, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, but it also changes because, like, notice the empathy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe we should do that first. Notice how you feel about me first without my glasses on. And then, like, but then if you put those glasses on, and then once I put these on, or, like, whatever different shade I wear, oh, here.
Pink.
Yeah, I should have known.
What's this one's for?
And then we'll swap. There's a darker shade of these somewhere.
Oh, it's purple.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I'm masking. I'm wearing black. Then really, maybe it's green, yeah. How funny, we're doing pink and green.
Everything's so vibrant.
I know.
Jeez. Like, wakes everything up. I thought it was bright in here before. It's really bright now. It's kind of distracting. What you want to do?
I don't know. You also made me realize the touching isn't necessary, though you do feel it inside the hands.
You're thinking about
I
something.
am. I'm hearing things and I'm judging things. Interesting. Interesting. I'm listening. Let me see. Oh, are you supposed to go there? I don't know. Oh, you're fine. Exactly double up. Did you do pink and green? No, you did pink and blue.
I made it like a really pretty blue.
Like a super orange.
We look so silly right
I
now.
know. Color therapy. Though it does help you get a different perception on things.
Mm-hmm.
Is it green? Oh, and that's why you went pink and blue. And then,
You
yeah.
look so different with both mixed together.
Rabba. Oh my god, there's more extremes too, but there's also like going dark. Just the darker green. This is just black, I think. Yeah. If I was you, I'm telling you, try different oranges. There's one orange, there's a darker one. Feel free to close or like process what you've been with first before putting those on too. Just listen to your body, really. I had a feeling. Oh my god, and then we could go double up.
Ooh.
That's that orange I was telling you about.
Interesting.
Though you also made me think about combining energies. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Putting love on that.
This is green, isn't it?
I know. Yes.
Looks blue in the glasses, but
I
can tell
know
it's
it does.
green. Ooh.
Yeah.
Turn like a...
Is it like really dark?
It's like a dark... You know, like the mix between a light green and, you know, like the lime green, but not quite. It's like a neon.
It did that
But
with
it's like a
adding
dark
the orange.
neon. Yeah, it's literally like a dark neon green.
Fascinating.
That's interesting.
That might be exactly what you needed. I don't know, we'll see. I was trying to combine, I'll translate. The orange, the darker version is like, yeah, the darker shade of orange.
Mm-hmm.
So how symbolic is that? Like the bright part of orange would be like the inner kid, the creativity.
Mm-hmm.
There's the shadow, the sexuality,
Mm-hmm.
and then, whatever other things run under the shadows of orange chakras. But then we put green on top of it, showing it love. And then I
It
thought
makes it lighter, but
that's
darker
what
at the same
fascinated me.
time.
That's what fascinated about me, it
It's
just
dark and light at
it
the same
blew
time.
my mind how you were translating how it became lighter when you added the dark orange with that. And yeah, perception totally changes hardcore when you change his lenses. Like, I'm not the teacher of this, if you know what I mean. Like, I have no clue what we're doing. Like, in some levels, I'm kind of copying or imitating what my friend Joy is doing, because like she shared with me how like by me doing this at home and like dosing all the time, she calls it dosing, color dosing, that like it changes like how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And just like for me, it was like actual medicine and fascinating.
It is, because the color accesses a certain point in you, which makes you look at stuff differently.
And she's like been a teacher for me, like teaching. So she pointed out like when the client shows up in a certain color, that a lot of times it represents that. Though like working with you, yeah, when I saw your the kids cartoon, it made me feel like one was supposed to use the root, right? Like the childhood innocence, like going at the farthest base. Though something else I've been wondering about is, yeah, going like black or like brown and then seeing how that affected one. It's really interesting too. And each person's psychology is different. Some people like will study under the glasses, or there's different responses.
It's cool as I can look to the pink like right here.
And switch.
Or the orange, and then switch, yeah.
How does that feel for you? Does it feel like it feels
It
good, or
changes
does it
the
make you a little
perspective.
sick, or?
It doesn't make me sick. It just changes my perspective. Perception, is what I'm saying. Makes me look around more with the orange, and with the blue, everything's like kind of cloudier. Or should I say the green?
I'm like, what if you tried the yellow?
It's different.
Oh, you're funny. And then try yellow alone. I wonder what's happening now. Yeah, is it brightening it?
Oh,
Like,
it's very bright.
does it feel good though?
Yeah, if you want that much brightness. Right now, it's like, whoa. Maybe not yet.
And you can see that with your glasses on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see pretty okay without my glasses on, but...
Oh, you're funny. Smartly, look at you keeping your eyes closed the whole time. Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. We don't need but a few lights on with these things on.
I know.
Brightens everything.
Yeah. I was joking that those are the glasses for Leos. Because, like, the Leos is that their job is display and brilliance, so it better brilliant. Frankly, I feel like you need what's missing the most, which is the red.
Yeah.
That just is a highlighter. Oh, you need me to have green glasses so I show love and see with loving eyes. It's so hard. Oh, you go dark like that.
But it's different when you do it the other way around.
It is. I don't know what the science to this is, but it's amazing. And you can feel it with light bulbs, too, if you change glasses. I'm like, did you go? Oh, you went orange. Just be careful, because sometimes you can, like, psych yourself out doing too many colors. Are you doing 3? She is. It just took me a second. I'm like, please have fun. Yes, be a kid again. Like, I don't even think if she's done that yet. I would love for her to see this. Ooh. Oh, yellow and blue. And then something else I noticed is that different eyeballs can be different things. Like, I don't know how to, like, I eventually want...
Either way, it's going to
my fantasy is eventually to break these ones and then get all the other ones. And then just use these as, like, undercover ones, whenever I'm messing with lenses.
Yeah,
It is so okay. These are, like, my inner kid favorite ones. Try those. Forces you to see everything with loving eyes.
Right.
Oh, wow. I like those combinations. Oh, you're going dark. Going for that matrix blue. Yeah, isn't that different?
It actually makes everything whiter. Surprisingly, not really blue.
Though know that it's also based on your
Very
prescription and
white.
stuff like that. That also changes things.
Well, my prescriptions actually aren't that bad. It's only a little blurry, so I can still see everything perfectly fine. Like words and stuff, they're just a little blurry from certain lengths. But I know that my left eye and right eye are definitely different.
There are also like muscles that you can exercise and open up.
Yeah. I feel like my right eye likes this one more.
That's cool that you were able to notice that.
And like the left eye likes the green with the yellow.
This is awesome. I know that you can get like professional glasses that are like color spectrum. They can be like $6,000 glasses, though they're just fascinating. You would have fun with these too.
Oh Lord.
I know. I'm just like, expect the weirdest.
Are they bifocals?
What does that mean?
2 lenses.
Advanced glasses.
Huh?
2
Advanced
lenses.
glasses.
They're
Multiple
sparkly.
lenses in the same
I don't know.
frame.
They're sparkly. They're sparkly.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, it's rainbow effect.
Yeah.
Ooh. It makes it feel kind of like if you want everything to be rainbow, but you're
Right.
on acid at the same time.
Like,
Whoa.
in some levels, I
I
think
love
there's
the way that does that with the light, though. It's like a rainbow effect. All the way
yes,
down.
on every light bulb, and you actually see the full
Like
spectrum of
everything, even my arm right now is a rainbow effect.
Isn't that fascinating that everything is light? We are light. Everything is light.
Like,
What are you
literally right
doing?
here. It's like
You wanna
it's
play?
in the aura.
Oh,
like
God.
if you want a version to see what the aura would be like without actually seeing the colors of your aura, this would be it.
So another fantasy that I
'Cause it's
had
always there.
is like, what if someone that was colorblind played with this?
It would help their eyes
Would they suddenly be able to see through that lens?
over time. They give them specialized colored lenses so that they learn to see color again. At least.
Am I
somewhat.
genius? Like subconsciously, like it's just. Isn't this amazing? I know I had fun with that one for like ever yesterday.
I just love how it has the effects of what it would be like to see the aura better, but without seeing the actual color of the aura.
Hi, yes.
Because you watch it move, and it's like multiple dimensions of your fingers when you move them. I see like 3 different. of
Man, that's
my
making my
hands.
intuition go off like crazy.
Like literally, look through them, and look at your hands. See the extra?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. It's all rainbowed. Look at that light too. Ooh.
I think this would be another good medicine for you.
Probably not at the same time, but yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
both levels.
Yeah, this one's a bit woo.
Yeah. This one's big on standing your confidence, to stand your masculinity despite all that.
Everything.
Yep. Being able to stand it and be proud of it and not feel like you have to dim it down. I just love seeing what you combine.
Oh, this like combined an orange color. It's like a purpley orange. It's weird.
So what you're making me think of is like I would have you have the glasses on and then close your eyes and then do the exercise about going within yourself.
What are we doing? Self-meditation?
Mm-hmm. Though I call this shadow work.
Okay. Go ahead.
You're gonna go inside yourself and look into the eyes of your biggest enemy. When you see them, you have to find a way to see them as like a kid. It's like someone who like really made a big mistake because they're still God's like kid. Now, you can look them in the eye and tell them with confidence and like motherly loving energy how and why they messed up. Truthfully. So that they can receive this energy at this time. Knowing how like this debt is still there. I have not forgiven. There's energy that must be given back to the universe. And now, I would encourage you to find the courage and the bravery and the ability to say thank you. Yet also knowing exactly what you earned.
I did this years ago.
Isn't that amazing though?
It is. It's like a big relief that comes over you.
It's what's even greater is the fact that you did this already, so you instantly saw your abundance and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Me and you would not be as tight as we are if we did not share this. And I also thought it was good to create the space where you gave it up to God at how you're still upset.
Yeah, but it was interesting because I've already forgiven that part and thanked that part years ago by myself.
But the last part was you didn't give it up. That's why we had to like bring it up.
I didn't give it up with that person, but I saw something else. I've never seen that person though, and it kept changing forms.
Oh, fascinating. Okay, so there's so many different levels of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm connecting to the energy. Oh God, it makes me so angry. See, for me, I call this like where this stuff happens on purpose to people, I say. Like almost like it's divinely orchestrated for like on purpose, like we would say like a reptilian or like something that changes form like a chameleon, like an alien or something like that. Though it's like that same person, that same energy. And then I hear the name. I hear the name. It's in the Bible. Abaddon. The real true name of the devil. It's Revelations 9:11. How ironic. 9/11's an inside job, right? Revelations 9:11. Yeah.
It chose one form.
I see another thing if you want to go back in. You're seeing this form, this person, all these things again. And I'm guided to tell them, like, I'm sorry. And I forgive you. And you're sorry. Like, when you're saying you're sorry, it's because, like, you're saying you're sorry to yourself that, like, you carry this for so long. And, like, you're sorry you're upset about it and you see now, like, how it served you. And, like maybe what God really wanted for you and your family. And also, I'm hearing to let you know if you heal this within yourself, you heal 7 generations forward and 7 generations back. So if you heal this within yourself and you forgive, when you have kids, she will not have to have that same karmic imprint. Though it has to really be healed.
I think it's funny how you thought it was a she, because I know the first child I had was going to be a girl. I already know this.
Freudian slip. Yes. Though in the Right Use of Will book, it talks very much so about this. We've read this a couple times out loud. I know you remember. You're with a teacher. Let me feel it. It's really deep in there. It's where we have to forgive the male specimen. Otherwise, we do create a girl. You have the power to create a boy, though you won't be able to do that until you really forgive and honor this part of yourself. And yes, the part where we don't fight back and be violent to those people in their faces comes to your crystalline or Christ energy, where your little girl self knows to have compassion and to still forgive or something like that.
The innocent curiosity.
I'm feeling some super strong warrior stuff in here right now. I'm trying to like understand what it's saying or like what's good for it. Yeah.
Oh, if only you could see what I'm doing right now.
It feels like like warrior fighting, though it's also like showing it love. It feels like it's very loving. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're calling upon the higher selves of these people, of these things, and then teaching them, like, and showing them in like a motherly way that they never learned better to treat people differently than they did, and not to repeat his story. And yeah, you had opportunity to like seal the deal or do other things, and then yeah, some people are given the opportunity to do good or right, and yes, unfortunately you were that person that they chose to be the opposite of what you are, which sometimes has to exist in order for people to transcend. Like, some of these people are reflecting on the ways that they have treated you, and in doing so, like, that energy is going back to them, if that makes sense. Though it's up to you to let it go and call upon their higher selves and send that to them instead, so that they can be with it, so that you can be free of it. It's not forgiving them for them. Though I'm hearing to guide you to also allow your like little kid self or like the average age of every spectrum that this like energy has expressed itself, that you allow the little kid self to like scream and fight and do what she wants to do. And like, yeah, it's between you and Source, you know, like they understand. though you have to let your little kid like have fun in these ways. Though also the biggest things, it seems like you need to just have a talk back, like like really just communicating back to those energies so that they finally hear and know. And yeah, their higher selves are receiving this at this time. It may affect them in their dreams or some kind of subconscious imprints, or maybe the energy comes back around. A lot of it, all I hear is misunderstanding. There's been a lot of misunderstanding. Your biggest powerful tool here, though, is being able to send them thank yous, because otherwise all we do is make them have more bad suffering. Remember, we were talking about the Star Wars thing, our will. Our will is our force. What is your will upon them? Do you wish to hurt them? Do you sincerely pray to the heavens for bad stuff to happen to them? Or do you pray for them to learn the way to the light, to see and understand? You have the free will and the power of intention to create that breath, to send that energy to that way. God, it feels like you just went home, like you're in such a healing space.
Oh, if only you could see what I'm seeing right now.
Would you like to translate? It feels like if I close, I see you covered in hearts. Like there's little hearts everywhere. Like bubbles. Like, I don't know.
Where's that? It's like I'm on a plane that's not on Earth, not completely in space.
Oh my God, you're gonna freak me out.
It's its own safe space.
That's my home.
I'm not on any planet though.
Exactly. It's a freaking, it's a spaceship, and we hover in the earth, and I look over it, and I'm the military agent that takes care of things.
My higher self is technically there. That's the one that's actually holding the little girl. So there's like the younger part, and then there's the higher self that's like now, which is actually multiple colors.
Ah!
And she's got like this weird light around her. It's really kind of cool. It's like diamonds or opals.
You are totally my jet girl. I don't know if you've seen Tank Girl.
And it's like motherly connection to the smaller one.
Interesting, yes. Wow.
It's funny because how it's like letting go of it is like you were saying, turn it into a child and look at it. Whatever that thing is anyways. Seems to mostly be a boy.
Yes, that's why you put on the blue glasses originally. I felt that energy strong in you.
And it's like making even though the child had a tantrum first, it's like making her make up with it and then leave it be. Like a mother would say, you're sorry, you both did wrong.
Now go along and play, yeah.
That's what it's like.
You're healing so hardcore right now. It feels like there needs to be a little bit more shadow work. Like, that there's some dark places inside yourself. Things that shake you up, make you anxious, want to run away from, not know, not be around, makes you not want to go out. Things that make you angry. Yeah.
Things that make me angry.
Yes, and I know there's a lot of them. So this really struck a chord in the heart. Yeah, there's a lot of like depression because it's an anger that you feel you don't have a right to have. You need to give yourself permission to have and be with that. Don't let it consume you, but like feel it like all burn away, like you're the phoenix. Like let it just like release. Like acknowledge it. And yeah, you can use your breath to however which way.
Yeah, because if you fear it, it'll engulf you, and if you acknowledge it too much, you'll burn that.
It gets stronger. You're having a hard time boiling. Like you really need to turn the oh that's interesting. You've simmered down your heat. I feel like you're turning it within, and you're not feeding your own fire. Like because you brought the boil down. You don't want to bring that rage into the world when you re-express and re-experience these things. I'm like, we gotta eliminate that fear. That's why I wanted you to do the biggest fear, that I am nothing. Because you have to clear the charge, because if you hear it when you say I am nothing.
I find that sentence interesting though.
Because you feel how it's BS.
Exactly.
So say it.
No, I find it interesting because
you don't.
everything is in nothing at the same time.
Absolutely, we're basically consumed by black holes right now.
Mm-hmm. So nothing is also everything at the same time. Everything is nothing.
Precisely.
That's what's intriguing about it.
Though at the same time, you recognize how literally we are nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How precious and subtle life is. And you can also...
You're such a small piece in the universe.
I'm going to translate what I also receive. It feels like when you also access the I am nothing, that it feels like the souls who have, like, crossed you, that, like, it's them saying it, and they refuse. And that's why they crossed the boundary, because they wanted to act like, I'm something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, violently. And try to prove and show off how they think that they are better, brighter, whatever light than you.
Mm.
And really, like, you see how their colors bounce back off of them and really just showed how dark and hurt they are.
Mm.
Though you have to see where they were envious of you, of your childhood, and how much you were loved and held and taken care of, and how they weren't, and they try to take that from you and try to get you to serve that to them without your permission.
Yeah, I need to go and do another session with Madonna. They've been nagging at me.
Right now you can also send all of that compassion, all the people that made mistakes, no matter how much they have wronged, and try to talk to God and understand what happened. I know God gave you a lot of responsibility with understanding these painful sufferings that many people on this earth have to go through, and I understand that you have gone through things in a very special shade. And please know that it's not for you to share out loud or for you to, like, necessarily communicate with everyone else, though it's between you and God in your private or in your closet, to align yourself with all these things and ask a question and allow God to talk in the silence to you through yourselves and through your feelings. When you're ready to ask yourself, why did that happen? Or what great came from that? Or what can I understand more about that? I'm going to make you do another exercise that I learned from Heather. I'm going to ask that you request that you call back all your pieces.
Ah, that one.
In the most gentlest way. I like how you know that you're supposed to stay in the orange. Call back all your pieces. All the pieces. And release all the pieces that are not you in your highest, best good. You can feel some of them are trying to hold on because you want to digest and understand them. Know that you can call back these pieces at any time to digest and be with them. Understand right now it's best to cough them up.
Cough them up.
Well, a lot of times coughing represents the things that we won't bark about, that we won't open up about.
Forces you.
Chelsea, you're such a powerful light worker. Stand in your power. See and know, like, what you have the power to do because you understand and see and know, and I've been there. Here's a fun one from Uncle Frank. I lived there. I don't live there anymore. I've been through it.
That's a good one.
It's an amazing one. I lived there. I don't live there anymore. I lived there. I don't live there anymore. And then it goes, yeah, I lived there. I don't live there anymore. You're showing me how it works another way. I lived there. I don't live there anymore. And then I'm guided to remind you of the power of your choice of awareness of I will have healthy boundaries. I will have healthy boundaries. I will not be afraid to say no. I will not be afraid to say yes. I won't have fear. I will have release. I will have peace. I choose to have release. I choose to heal and grow. I choose to acknowledge my pain and suffering. I choose to face it without fear. I choose to serve it love and understanding. I choose to let my pain go. I choose to not repeat my sufferings. I choose to be happy. I have the power to choose to be unhappy. I choose to serve myself, my highest, best interest, and to give my inner kid permission to have what she wants. Now, something more fun. Give yourself permission to think about everything you've ever dreamed of. Everything that you thought you couldn't have, everything that you thought would be taken away from you or that you needed somebody else for. Give yourself permission to receive all these things and to see and test if you actually truly want these things. See what stays, see what drops. See what makes your heart flutter, see what scares you, yet you still want to go play and explore. They said, now tell her to choose and pick a side. Fear, or passion and love, and chasing your dreams.
I'm pretty sure I picked that side a long
I know, I got goosebumps everywhere. Just know that part of being on the Force was that you had to learn the dark side, just like Luke Skywalker, right?
Yep. So that you understood the light.
He killed the purple guy. I think. No, is that Anakin? I don't know. No. Yes, dude. See, I feel you lighten your load. Man, alright, you have to do a little deeper, man. There's a little part of you that wants to yell at your little girl. Or like something like that. Or she needs to yell, or vice versa. And like, most of all, it's really crying energy. Like scream crying though. And like throw up. like imagine like Exorcist everywhere on everybody. Well, let it go. You're suppressed and you don't want to talk about it and be with it. Like you can be with it right now and then be like, all for you, Lord. Thanks. Your turn. That was yesterday. Or years ago. I'm done with that now, thanks.
Oh, it feels like I'm back in that space again.
I know. You need to learn to be with
It's like I'm sitting there, and this is me and the higher self that's like looking at the child and is like, okay, do your tantrum. I'll wait until you're done.
You need to let her go.
Currently doing a tantrum at the moment, so I'm just gonna wait till she's done.
Okay. So I'm hearing something more. John Green taught me this stuff. Okay, so you're going to see that kid, you're in the spacecraft, and you're looking down. And now I'm going to ask you to take your wings that aren't on the plane, your natural wings, and you're going to fly down. Then you're going to take your wings and not your hands and scoop up this kid and put it in your wings and let it close it up. Now what is it doing?
Sleeping.
All right. Let's let her charge for a bit, shall we? She instantly knocked out. How did you not knock out during the Donna sessions?
Because I'm too aware. And plus I had a purpose. I wanted to know, so. Yeah.
I was expecting your little kid to beat on your chest or something like that while it's in the wings.
Nope.
Though literally the kid basically shut down though.
No, she didn't shut down. I let her finish. She didn't have a tantrum towards me, though.
So once you came down, she was like, okay. How about this? How does she feel in there when she's knocked out? When she's asleep?
Comfortable. It's kind of like a tranquil feeling.
Ask her if there's anything she's like to talk about.
If you can wake her up first.
Wow, so she's like literally disconnected right now. Hold on. Oh, this feels so good. I almost want to keep you here for a while. It feels like you might need like 13 minutes in here. Something's guiding me like to do a test. Okay, so now see like a clock. Try to see the time like speed up. Like the clock going round and round and round and round and round. Time is moving. Feel her charge up faster. Or see if she does. See if that changes things. Or I'm also hearing another thing. Your angel self can like encompass her and like breathe into her, like give her your air and your breath, almost like a coo, like whoo. Like, and that sound is like vibrating her and building up her energy.
Are you wanting to ask her a question?
Well, it feels like she just grew up. Like she just became 13 or something.
Pretty close.
Ah. What question would she like me to ask her? She wants me to ask her a question. I hear it. Why did they do that to me? Ask the question.
Try
And be with
explaining
it.
to a hormonal teenager. That was funny.
Oh, that's what we gotta do. I'm hearing the mother energy. Like, honey, they used you. They wanted your energy. You're a very powerful being. They thought that they could steal your light. And they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, I'm not in the teenager side. That's like the piece of me. I'm like currently in the...
It feels like your higher self, like the mother self.
The motherly higher self, the one that's got the wings and all that. That's what I'm currently in, watching her.
Try to just embrace her right now, because she has that question, and like only you can really be with her and give her what she needs to hear. I can't really give you those words for you. I'm not supposed to. I mean, I can, but it's best for you to talk to her. You're having like a pep talk with her, it feels like, and she's getting stronger. She's like, okay. It feels like she's throwing a tantrum again. Or like she's just like sicky feelings or like that. Upsetness. Anger or something.
Yeah.
Let her keep like doing her thing, like she needs to keep that going. I'm gonna try to switch into green. I'm like, kiss her forehead.
Motherly touch.
Yes. Kiss those parts where they were hurt. Like, show them love. Like, bandage the wounds. Even if it's covering them in roses or giving it a bath, wrapping it up in blankets. I see you with angel wings carrying it down to like earth and laying it on the ground and letting it soak up sunshine. And I see you like whispering in its ear. I keep saying it because it seems like it keeps transferring between like boy energy and girl energy.
Technically we have both.
Yeah.
I just realized on my left hand I switched to a different finger without realizing.
Interesting. Yeah, the left hand too. I'm feeling all these shifts and all these things. It's like it's very difficult. Like I almost don't. I'm like, am I responsible enough to do this? Like, that's a lot of responsibility. I'm trying to handle this.
Feels good to me.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm absorbing like a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Some of it's violence. Oh, because I'm not letting it go. I'm holding on to it and I'm judging the energy instead of giving it up. Okay. Oh, dude. I feel like cat scratch energy, like wanting to scratch somebody's eyeballs out like that.
Yeah, she's doing that.
Yeah, I'm angry.
Angry teenagers.
But it's like claw hands, my nails.
My nails were longer back then, that's why.
Interesting.
She's sleeping now.
Yeah, because she had to, like, she let it all out and then she crashed. Where would you like to go with her now? She's supposed to stay sleeping, I think.
Mm-hmm. So I was about to say, it feels like she just wants to stay there sleeping. I think we're good now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be, like, enough, like, shadow work and going into that. You can exercise and play with that anytime by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, basically you can do your own Madonna sessions. Kind of like that. And, manifesting your questions are most important. And, like, yeah. I'm also being guided while you're here. Notice how you can connect to your higher self. See her as the angel and that we call down and be able to, like, talk to that one anytime you want. Like, you could be like, alright, what do I do with her?
Mm-hmm.
Serious.
That's funny how you
It
put it
is
that way.
funny. Well, isn't that, like, what the mom would feel like?
What I find even more hilarious is, like, in my plane, I don't know if it's different in anybody else's, but in mine, it's like, she's sitting on this specific chair. It's like a completely blank space that's like black, but it's in its own area. And she just sits on like this throne-like chair, and she just sits there, like perfectly fine, just like waiting. Like, what are we going to do next? That kind of thing. Until I go to ask a question. So it's like getting a audience with like a queen or something. Even though it doesn't technically feel like a queen.
What if we change from orange to yellow? On top
Okay.
of the purple. And close your eyes and have fun with that. Be gentle on yourself. Yeah.
Ooh. That's bright.
Yeah. Are you feeling strong yet? Highlighter. Now I would go, I am fearless.
I'm stretching. It's funny because you're putting a lot of those words back at me, and actually you need some of them too.
I know, that's why I'm like, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you knew that I needed to do this with you.
Mm-hmm.
Crisscross.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I am fearless.
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 I'm hearing deeper. I am fearless with God.
I am fearless with God.
I am fearless with God in my life.
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 Wow. I'm hearing a different translation, like, I don't know how to translate it. It's like, I am fearless with me on God's side.
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 I am fearless with me on God's side. I'm losing eye contact.
I am
Because I
fearless
keep
with me
choosing
on
the
God's
dark
side.
force. I'm so fearful.
It's okay to like the dark as long as you know the dark. Just don't play in the dark.
I love playing in the dark.
But it backfires on you.
It burns me.
Or you run into something.
And I keep the secrets of my pain and I don't let anyone know it's really wrong.
The dark is sheltered. Nobody can see into it.
I am scared I am not worthy.
Are we really going to say that?
Do you want to do that?
I mean, we can.
I mean, it's shadow work. You gotta clear the negative charge.
Alright, let's do it. What is it again?
I forgot. That's how bad, that's how much we needed it.
I am scared I am unworthy.
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 I am scared I am I.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say it. I am unworthy.
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 I am worthy.
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 We are worthy.
We are worthy.
We are worthy.
We're like doing tongue twisters.
But the reason
We
why
are
we're
worthy.
stuttering is because we are having like blockages.
Could be that.
Purple and yellow is so extreme. The feelings, the intense feelings, and seeing straight through things, it's so much more intense. Like, there's no hiding stuff with those, I feel like. I mean, if I do final glasses, I don't know if you played with those two yet, but I would encourage going through the darkest lens possible so you can see, like, what I mean, like, both levels of, like, seeing how extreme you go. But yeah, feel free to go slow with each one.
You want blue and black or?
Just black. Or you can't, I mean, it's like, how are you feeling? Were you supposed to put those two together? It's almost like sunglasses.
It is like sunglasses.
Except it forces you to look at things with like a more dark, cynical view. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this is great.
I like this one more.
Yeah, because I feel like you can see the purpose through the darkness.
But with the purple, it like brightens certain things up more than with just the black. Kind of nice, actually.
I feel so exposed. Oh, you want to go all out?
Ooh, that's a good one. If I could hold 3 glasses on me. That's a really good one, actually. Black and purple and yellow.
Yeah, this one almost feels like perfect for you. Or like you're accessing some kind of different level.
I feel like I see stuff differently. Like I'm looking at your tapestry through the mirror and it looks different. Just the colors of it and stuff.
Have I ever told you the story of the tarot? We are all the fool. We are all the child. And there's 21 major arcana cards, which are the 21 trumps or lessons that we all must go through in the journey through life. And one's like the Wheel of Fortune, one's the Lovers, one's the Devil, which is like when you love someone, their demons are your demons. So when he hurts himself, it hurts her.
Yes, because you're tied together.
But it's not just your lovers, it's like your friends.
Anyone you tie yourself to.
The Strength card. And then obviously the reverse, like people struggle with weaknesses and all those things like that. And then all the other chapters, the Swords, like learning how to cut ties, stand up for yourself. The Cups, being able to love and express, but also being like nonverbal about it. What am I missing? The Wands, like taking action and leading the way, versus like not stepping into your power. One more. The Pentacles.
Pentacles is one that shows up a lot for me.
Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That's about doing things that last for generations when you're not here anymore. And things that are like worth everything that have nothing to do with money. And the price that you pay and how suffering and the true riches of things. That's all that stuff. I mean, there's shadows in that, like being our earthbound soul and like committing to matrix and material things all the time and being all about
Too
stimulus.
greedy.
Versus, it also goes the other way, like caring more about, like, not caring if we're poor, though, like caring if other people think that we're poor and treating us that way. Like, that's a shadow of that.
Self-image.
A lot of it is overworking, over-caring, over-nurturing, not knowing when to say no, overindulgence. It's also all about prosperity, like giving yourself permission to receive all that abundance, like family, like cooking, all the earthy things.
I feel like I can see your shadows more with this blue and black.
See my monster. I'm totally exhausted. I'm drained. I feel like I've given up everything I possibly could into this. We've been going like an hour. I wasn't expecting to go this deep. And it's like amazing too. Yeah. Normally when I do this with people, like they don't talk back. Like I'm the only one translating, trying to understand.
Yeah, but it's actually very important to talk back because you're translating as you go. You're figuring out what that is and why that's there and the connections to this and that. So it's actually very important to do that.
Something else I'm learning is when you do the you love me thing, we can help each other love ourselves by just saying you love me. And then the you love you thing is like showing them like you love you. And the crackly voice thing happens a lot too, like you love me, and like some people are trying to force it, like you love me. You know?
It's way too forceful.
Yeah, I mean it's
because love is a hard topic for people.
Well, we want someone's is for you.
Oh Lord. Well, he can actually see yellow technically, yellow, blue, and black and white.
Let me do it different.
Ooh, he's like, no. That was a weird one.
What is that?
What the heck? You should try these. Look.
I know, I thought about those too.
Try those. He's like, no. He looked through and shook his head.
Well, thank you so much, you guys, for your time and energy. I mean, I don't know. If you have any other things in mind, it's on you. If you like, you can cut that, or you can ask him to.
Peace.
Peace.